What's up, fellas? Coming at you guys today with another installment in my TALHM Bout series, and this where I go in depth and talk about topics and artists and stuff like that. This episode is gonna be dedicated to black metal classics. Now, I remember a while ago there was this trend on YouTube among the metal community to like make these stone cold black metal classic videos, and I'm really late to that considering I only started this channel like a month ago. But this is my take on it. These are just basically, like, in my opinion, like the essential and most important albums that formed the black metal sound. So let's get cracking. And these are in no specific order or anything, just what I pulled out first. But first off, we gotta do it to him. We gotta do it to him. We gotta do it to him with Gorgoroth's Antichrist. This was when Pest, my favorite Gorgoroth vocalist, was still in the band. There's also the self-titled, which was really good. This is a repressing Soul Cellar Records. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I bet an original of this would, fuck me in the ass price-wise. But yeah, this is a reissue. But it's very good. This is like, Gorgoroth were like the prototypical raw black metal. Like, just gnarly, in your face, just blasphemous greatness, you know? You know? Up next, we got Bathory's self-titled. Now, to me, this was the very first, like, actual black metal album. Sure, Venom, they coined the term, but they didn't sound black metal. Merciful Fate, sure, they looked black metal, and they obviously aesthetically influenced the genre, but I feel like this is ground zero for black metal. It's got the raw recording, lo-fi shit, wretched vocals, really fuzzy and abrasive guitars. Just, I don't know why people refer to Venom's black metal as being the first black metal album when obviously this one is. Fight me. Up next, we got ourselves some Burzum with Falafsim. This isn't my favorite Burzum album. My favorite Burzum album being the self-titled, but this is Burzum's most iconic album, and for good reasons. I mean, this album is amazing. This is prototypical atmospheric black. Now, when it comes to atmospheric black, I'm not really that into it. I don't know, like, I like droney and, like, dreamy, electronic stuff, but for some reason, when it comes to metal, I don't like this fuzziness or, like, atmosphere, unless it's, like, a Funeral Doom album or something. But yeah, Burzum's Falafsum's got the classic Dunkelheit and that one song that goes on for, like, 13 minutes that's just beeping. But, yeah, I mean, Varg Vikernes, whatever. I don't know what you think about him personally, but he made some good shit. What do we got next? Fenris and Friends. We got some Darkthrone with Transylvanian Hunger. I prefer Blaze in the Northern Sky, but this is definitely, like, I'm like with this video, I'm going for more iconic shit. But yeah, this is a part of Darkthrone's Unholy trilogy, which is Blazing on Northern Sky, this album, and Under Funeral Moon. Yeah, this was actually one of the first black metal albums I ever got into. I mean, I like, when I was first looking up black metal when I was like 14, 15, like, this like this album cover scared the shit out of me, but it's just a good ass album cover, and the music is pretty scary too. I mean, when it comes to rawness, Darkthrone are definitely on the more raw side, at least with this album. But Yeah. Now we got some Immortal with diabolical full moon mysticism. This is my favorite Immortal album. I believe this is the first one. I don't know. I don't fucking research, dudes. Though I should if I want to be professional. But this comes on a really sick, like smoky, fiery orange. But yeah, this is probably Immortal's best performance. Sure, you could go with Blastkrith and shit like that. But yeah, just great. I don't know, like I'm not the biggest Immortal fan in the world. This is also a repressing. I bet an original of this would cost ungodly amounts. I mean, there's some people when it comes to vinyl, they want to like, oh, buy first presses only. I spend all this money on first presses. But like, dude, I just want it. Like, I don't even care if it's a bootleg. I'll still buy it. But yeah, some Immortal. What do we got next? Now this is most of these albums so far have been in the 90s. I think this came out in the early 2000s, but I am talking about Leviathan's 10th sublevel of Suicide. This was actually, I have a back patch on this of my black metal vest that I'll show whenever I get finished sewing everything on. But yeah, this is my favorite depressive suicidal black metal album. I think this comes on a... Nope, it's just black. Fuck me. Got Rest right there, looking all sinister. He's a fucking great artist, like, musician-wise and, like, drawing and, like, painting and shit. He's a fucking madman. Leviathan are probably my favorite American black metal band. But yeah, like, the song, Fucking Your Ghost in Chains of Ice. There's this moment in that song when, like, the instruments just stop and there's this ambient ringing and then it all comes back and fucking Rest. This motherfucker. he has this scream, this strangled, like, neutered scream that sends shivers down my spine, like, every time I listen to that song. It's just fucking mind-blowing and compelling how desperate and sad and depressed the screaming is. It's fucking otherworldly. But, yeah. Leviathan, the 10th sublevel of Suicide. Got, 2, 3 more? Now, I can't go a full black metal video anyway without talking about these guys. I'm talking about Mayhem with De Mysterious Dom Satanas. Yeah, this was Mayhem's first full length. Unfortunately, two of their best two members at the time were dead. Pella and Euronymous. Oystein, I think that's what his real name is. Anyway, this has my boy Attila on vocals. I mean, he does the music justice, I'll say that. He puts his own, like, sinister vampire vibe to it. But I think if Pella would have been alive to record the vocals on this, I think this would have been even more fucking game-changing. And, gotta... First things first, rest in peace, Pella. But, yeah, this is one of the greatest black metal albums of all time. Yeah, good shit. Good shit. Now we're gonna take I got 3 more actually, my bad. Alright, we're gonna go into South America for this one. And we are talking about Sarcophagus INRI. This is like proto black and thrash, I would say. It also Bastille shit, like a lot of Bastille black metal and war metal get a lot of inspiration from Sarcophago, I don't know how you fucking pronounce it. But Yeah, I mean the riffs are buzzsaw and throat shredding. The vocals are animalistic and brutal. I mean, I was thinking about maybe not including this because this isn't like strictly black metal, but it definitely has influenced bands. Now we're gonna head back to Norway for a little bit, and I'm talking about 1349 with Liberation. I mean, I don't like picture discs at all, like at all. But it's like the only version of this album I could find. Like this, like if this was any faster, this would be war metal, I think. But just the fucking drumming on this is fucking ridiculous. Especially their cover of "Buried by Time and Dust" from Mayhem on here. That's like my favorite 1349 song. But yeah, just really good, fast, brutal, cutthroat, just Norwegian savagery. And to finish off this godforsaken list, we got Jaster. With Jaster, I mean, I also kind of hesitated to put not these guys, it's one dude, to put Jaster in this, but I think by now this is a certified black metal classic. This is Telepathic with the Deceased. Actually, I caught Jaster live earlier this year. It was the Doomgrass shit. It's all acoustic. Scott Connor and two other musicians were playing acoustic cuts, and it was really intimate and it was amazing. Met a good friend of mine there that I've been talking with online, because he was running the merch booth and shit like that. But yeah, this is probably my second favorite depressive, suicidal black metal album. I mean, yeah, not much else to say. Just really dreary, really. And this has like almost like I want to say black gaze influence with like the fuzziness and like the synths and shit like that. But yeah. But that's all I got for today. Coming down the pipeline, I will have the Mechanical Animals review coming up next. And I'm gonna try to keep brainstorming on other topic videos, and also still going through my vinyl collection. But yeah, share with your friends, subscribe if you liked, and I kiss you good night.